Hello students, my name is Michael Bloomberg, and the purpose of this video is to walk you through the Course Connect material. It's pretty easy. Assuming at this point that you have your Course Connect package, the first thing that you're going to want to do when you log into Blackboard using your username and password is click on the link for our class. Once you have done so, you should be prompted. And I right now am in course documents, but it's on the Blackboard page you'll be prompted for a Start Here option. And what you will want to do is click on the Start Here option. And what that would allow you to do is log in through Pearson, and if you have not registered to create a Pearson account, you will need to do so. You will register, of course, as a student. And the registration process is pretty simple. I'll just click on it as a sample so you can see what it looks like. There is an acceptance for the licensing agreement. I'll shift the video over just a little bit so you guys can see that. And you'll just click, it's a little hard to see, but down on the bottom is an I accept option. So you'll click that. And then from there you're just going to be prompted to give some information, including your access code for the Course Connect package. So you will enter all of that information in, and at the end of the registration, which I think there are 3 or 4 steps, and I'm going to go back at this point, and again I'll reshift the camera over just a little bit. But once you have done that, that will give you access to everything that you need for the class, including your textbook. So just remember that the Start Here option is where you want to go to get signed in for the class. So once you have done that and you're into Course Connect, you've put your code in and all of that good stuff, you will go to Course Documents, and I'll shift the camera over just a little bit. My cursor is currently on Course Documents. It's under the Help option on the left-hand corner of your screen. I'll click it, and all it's going to do is just refresh this page because it's actually currently the page that I'm on. But once you do that, you will get access to a variety of options. There's a course home, the syllabus, which is also on the syllabus tab, so you can find it in a couple different places. The eText, this is the electronic version of our textbook. If you scroll on down, there's a My Pace chart, there's a course checklist. Big thing to remember is the lessons are here as well. So I find, and different instructors do this in different ways, and I'll readjust the camera just a little bit. But I find that Course Documents is really the catch-all. So if you can just remember that everything is in Course Documents, I think you'll be in pretty good shape. So Lesson 1 is the first lesson in Course Connect, and that's Introduction to Writing Process and Strategies to Improve Reading Skills. If I click on that, you'll be able to see some things that you'll be working on. The lesson home is the first thing, and if I click on that, what it's going to pull up is just the, and I'll shift this over just a little bit so you can get a full view. Sorry, the camera is a little jumpy there, but it has a lesson home with an interactive presentation. That's at the very top, right up here. To the right, you'll see the objectives of the lesson, and very important, it will show you where you need to be reading in the electronic book, which is called the Right Stuff, Thinking Through Essays. It also gives you the kind of breakdown of assignments and letting you know that you have a discussion board assignment for this lesson. You have 4 individual assignments. And it's very hard to see on your camera, but down at the on your video here, but on the very bottom, if you're following along, you also have a quiz. So that just the lesson home again just gives you the overview. So I'm going to click back. Presentation. This is really wonderful because what it's going to do, maybe, give it a second to see if it'll pull up. We've had some technology issues today here at the college. Our website's been overloaded, so hopefully we click back and try it again and see. Well, what you would normally see here is the presentation of the lesson and a good breakdown of it. We're hitting some technology glitches today, but just keep in mind that it's there. Reposition the camera a little bit. The discussion forum is really important because that's where your lesson will be, and it's hard to see, but at the very bottom is a lesson 1 discussion questions, so that there's a separate link at the bottom. I'll see if I can adjust it just a little bit. There at the bottom, you can kind of see it a little better now. That's where you will actually click to complete your discussion threads, so please be aware of that. It's right there at the bottom below the objective, discussion overview, deliverables, and all of that good information. So in other words, you'll click there to complete your discussion assignment. Bring the camera back up now. Going back, assignments, and again you have 4 for lesson 1. They vary from week to week according to which lesson that you're working on, but you see there are 4. I'm going to click on assignment 1.1 intended audience. Again, I'm going to reposition the camera so it's going to get just a little bit jumpy. And I'm going to tilt it down a little bit because at the very bottom, well, the top, again, you have objective, assignment overview, deliverables that give you the specifics of the lesson. And then down below is a link. And if I click on the link, this is the second one I just clicked on. Same information, but the difference is, if you can kind of see that, number 2 is an assignment submission, and that's where you can browse your computer to attach your files so that you can send that to me through Blackboard. So please make note that each assignment has that particular option at the bottom. You click it, and then from there you can browse your computer to send the assignment. So I'll cancel out of that. Again, each one of those contains that option. So I'll go back to the lesson and show you one last thing. Well, if I can get back here, we'll go to course documents. That might be the easiest way to do it. Sometimes you just have to follow the trail a little bit. So I'm going to go back to lesson 1. Just always remember course documents is your catch-all for finding the information each week. Down at the bottom, I'm on the very bottom link. This is past assignments. On the bottom is quiz 1. Each lesson does contain a separate quiz, so I'll click on it. It says that the test can be saved and resumed later. It allows multiple attempts. I'm going to be changing due dates, so please don't pay attention. It's probably about impossible for you to see that information anyways. I'll be doing some quick edits on this in just a couple minutes. But if you begin, and that's what I'm clicking, it's just going to ask you a series. I'm scrolling down here of 10 questions, and they're multiple choice based on your understanding of the lesson and the readings. So once you have answered them, you got an option on the far right. I'll move that over. You'll see a little link at the far right that says Save Answers. When you have your answer completed, you can save it. Going back over, sorry for the jerkiness of the video there. And then when you have them all answered, you can hit Save and Submit. And that only do that, and I'll bring that down just a little bit so you can see that at the very bottom. It's the blue button that says Save and Submit. Once you do that, that will give you the opportunity to submit your work to me. And again, video is a little jerky, so I'll reposition it to get it back on track here. That's pretty much how it's going to work. I mean, everything again is in course documents. Yeah, I'm going to leave this page. It's just asking me, letting me know I'm going to lose my quiz. Don't you do that, but I just did that to get you back here to course documents. So again, the first lesson we're going to work on once you get your Course Connect material and you're ready to get started will be lesson 1, Introduction to the Writing Process and Strategies to Improve. Don't forget that if you hit any snags or have any trouble, you can always shoot an email If you're in my class, obviously email me, but if not, email your instructor. I think that the goal of this is to make a video that other instructors can use as well. So email is a good form of communication with your instructor. I hope you found this video helpful. And again, it's just a quick little overview to show you the ins and outs of Course Connect. Perhaps we'll do more videos later related to assignments. But again, if you have questions, feel free to email. And thank you so much for checking out the video. Take care.